Today on CJ Off-Road, we're going to be going over one of the most important things about your JL Wrangler after you get it, and that's going to be wiring up switches to power accessories. Now, if you've got a JL Wrangler, probably the first thing you want to start doing is modifying it. You're going to put some lights on and some other interior accessories that require some power. And today, we're going to explain some of the benefits, some of the cons of each of the different types of wiring that you can do to your JL Wrangler, and go into it in a little bit more depth. So make sure you stay tuned. So on the table here, we've actually got three different harnesses which are going to work for your JL Wrangler. Starting from this side, we've got a universal harness. Now you're going to find this in most of the light kits that you buy. It simply comes with a fuse and two terminal ends to hook onto your battery and a simple switch. Now this is great. It comes with the lights, so you don't have to buy anything else. This is going to come with most light kits. Just make sure to read the description to see if this actually comes with. The second option is going to be the Mopar JL auxiliary switch system. Now this is a really great kit. I've installed one. It does take some time to install. However, it's a factory option. If your JL already comes with this, you're gonna have outputs underneath the dash and underneath the hood in the front. So you don't need to do anything if you've already got one. However, if you want to put this in, you can get this for either your Sport, Sport S, Sahara, or Rubicon, and you can actually get the different trim to match. So if you go on our website, we've got the different trim. It's gonna match your interior and give you factory auxiliary switches. You're gonna have to take it to the dealership to get it re-flashed to make them work, but you're going to have factory switches, which makes it really nice. This is a Mopar part. It won't void your warranty, won't tap in or mess anything up, but it's a great little thing to put inside your Jeep to get some auxiliary switches. The last option, and we probably put this on every one of our vehicles here at CJ Off-Road, is the trigger switch system. Now this is a really cool kit that actually uses a Bluetooth connection and an RF remote to control the switches. You've got 4 pre-outputted switches, which come with two 10s and two 30 amp outputs. It includes the wiring to mount up just about any accessory, and also a wireless switch with a magnetic base. You can download an app on your phone, you can strobe your lights, you can make them flash, you can even name them on your phone, and this is a super simple installation. Honestly, you're probably looking at about 20 to 30 minutes to get that installed, and you'll be back on the trail. Now I'm gonna go into this first switch system a little bit more, talk about some more of the pros. First up, we've got the basic universal wiring kit that comes with most lights that you purchase. Now the biggest pro to this is that it's going to be the cheapest option out of all of these. After you buy the lights, you don't have to buy anything else. You can put this right in. One of the other pros is that it just bolts on simply and is also a pre-fused outlet. So you've already got a 15 amp fuse in there. It's going to be nice and secure and you don't have to worry about it. It is also made of quality wiring and is meant for the lighting, so you don't have to splice anything or tap any wires to make it work. You simply hook it up to your battery and get it inside the cab. Now as far as the cons go, one of the biggest cons is that with these type of switches, you will have to drill into your dash or figure out a place to mount the switch. Now if you just ponied up $40,000 for your JL Wrangler, you more than likely don't want to drill a 3/4 inch hole into your dash just to wire up one lighting option. That's a second issue, as one of the cons is that this is only going to control one pair of lights. And more than likely, you're going to put on more than that. So if you want to keep using these harnesses, you just have to keep drilling holes into your dash, which if you do it the right way, can turn out pretty well. But it's a con of this. So I'd say the main pro is that this is going to be the cheap option. This will get you on the road, get your lights working, and be very cheap for you. And we'll go to the next one. The second option for your JL Wrangler is actually a factory option. This is going to be the Mopar auxiliary switch system, and it's going to fit your brand new JL Wrangler. Now the biggest pro of this is it's going to look the cleanest in my opinion. This is a factory option, meaning that it's going to go right into your dash and won't look like an afterthought as some of the switch systems do. Now one of the biggest pros is that all the factory wiring is retained and you can actually access the switches on your infotainment dash system. I mean, you can turn them on or off, name them, and actually make them momentary, or turn on when the vehicle turns on. All the switches are pre-wired, pre-amped, everything is good to go, and you'll know that when you plug this in, it's all going to work. One of the biggest cons is going to be it's a little bit more expensive, and it takes a very long time to have installed. We did it here, and honestly, it takes about 4 to 6 hours if you're not on camera, and you've got to take apart some of the fender and some of the interior dash pieces that really aren't that fun to work with. However, it will yield you with a cleaner result. Another con of this kit is that you have to take it back to your dealership or have them come to you to re-flash your PCM to make it work correctly with this kit. This will allow your computer to interact with it and also allow your dash to display the functionality of the auxiliary switches. meaning that if you install this on a Saturday or Sunday, you're not going to be able to use the switches until you get it reflashed. So that's one of the main cons. Let's go to our last switch system and see how it compares. The last switch system that we're going to go over is the trigger system. Now, this is a really great setup. It's also a universal product that's going to work with just about any off-road vehicle to get some lighting or other accessories wired up. Here at CJ's, we've used this on just about all of our builds. I've personally used it on an off-road trailer build and it's worked out perfectly. Biggest pro of this kit is going to be the ease of install. This is almost a completely wireless kit that doesn't require you to run any wiring inside the vehicle unless you've got accessories in there that you need to power up. What I mean by that is that the switch is RF controlled and actually incorporates a Bluetooth module into your phone to allow you to remotely turn on and off your accessories. All you've got to do is find a place under the hood where you can wire this up to your battery and also to a fused switch. That way, if you want it to turn on when your vehicle turns on, you can do so. There's actually 3 ways to turn on the switches. You can turn them on from the control unit, from a remote that's included with the kit, or from your phone. This is also very reasonably priced and includes everything that you need. Honestly, the cons of this are very limited. I'd say if there are any, it's going to be the switch location and where to actually mount it. You need a nice flat spot or a place on your roll cage, and that can be kind of difficult to find. However, after you find a spot, it should be pretty easy to mount up. It's not going to look like a factory part, it doesn't really match the interior. However, it's going to be really simple for you to get to. So now that we've given you a couple options on switch systems for your Jeep Wrangler, it's ultimately going to be up to you and how you plan on using your Jeep to pick the switch system that's going to best fit your needs. Now, everything that we talked about today, the switches, all the systems that we looked at, are available right here at cjponyparts.com, as well as all the lighting, the accessories, everything you need for your JL Wrangler is right here on our website. You can lift your Jeep, put some wheels and tires on it, and ultimately get some lighting and accessories. I'll see you guys next time, and for more great off-road content, be sure to subscribe to our CJ Off-Road YouTube channel. Hope you enjoyed that video. To stay up to date on our CJ Off-Road videos, make sure to subscribe up top here, and for any other installs, make sure to click the link right above.